Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio January 11, 2023. A Venus-Mars aspect today boosts your social or romantic life, and a Mercury-Venus parallel supports illuminating discussions. Relations with siblings, a partner, classmates, and acquaintances improve as you see them in a new light. Good cheer and optimism can help strengthen bonds. This can be a time for pleasant, productive, and possibly spicy conversations. Work and business matters can provide some nourishment and refreshment. Discussions and musings can revolve around complicated or past relationships. Sorting things out is a drive. There can also be a need or desire for more movement and activity in your life, particularly on a mental plane. The cosmos are spinning effortlessly. As sweet Venus, our goddess planet of romance and pleasure, parades through the sky, she will smile over to mighty Mars, the god of lust and passion. This ensures that your libido and desire for affection will shoot through the roof. You could have a glorious opportunity to meet someone new through your network or online dating who could even become a long-term partner. Another way this could affect you is by giving you a chance to work with your significant other toward a goal that makes you feel euphoric. Try to talk it out. There might be some issues that arise in conversation with coworkers or even about work when Venus in Aquarius trines Mars retrograde in Gemini. Mars retrograde is currently agitating your work relationships and commitments, implying that there might be some tension when you approach these aspects of your work life. With that in mind, it might be best to lean into the quirky Venusian energy to sweeten the conversation. Consider this transit your reminder to remember to maintain a friendly disposition to avoid unnecessary confrontation. At the same time that the Sun moves into his final 10 days in your income sector, the emotional fog of war from a full moon that only ran its course 2 days ago is clearing. At the same time, the Sun is also separating from an alignment with Mercury here and a friendly aspect to planets on the job front. As you look to the future, it is with a better sense of where things stand on both sides of the financial fence. Jasmine oil should be on your shopping list this month. Jasmine is spiritually healing and is associated with the moon in herbal lore. Put a few drops in your bath or in your favorite, unscented, body lotion. Often thought to attract love, the scent also induces a deep, relaxing sleep that can cure symptoms of stress. Historically, jasmine was used by midwives to help women relax their bodies during childbirth. A drop or two on your pillow will give you a pleasant night's rest. You may find yourself carrying your heart on your sleeve on this day. That is all right, though, because it is your day and you sure can cry if you want to. You may find that things are coming to an end all around you. However, that is not really the way it is. Although many of the relationships you thought silly and superficial have indeed fizzled out, you will see that the relationships that you have invested a lot of time and energy in, for the most part, have endured. At a time when the stars are still closely aligned on the income and job fronts, it is the moon's return to tomorrow that will really set this alight. It is your personal life that is calling for your attention today. Today is not only playing host to a friendly aspect between the moon, making its first visit to an adventurous part of your chart for the year and planets in a playful part, but to a friendly aspect between Venus and Mars, the planets of love and passion. This has brought not just the planets of love and passion but the communication and relationship gods into harmony. There are two alliances in the heavens today, one an ordinary monthly event and the other a lot rarer. The latter is a friendly aspect between Venus in your communication and Mars in your relationship sector, with the planets of love and passion coming together to give your relationships, the past and unsaid words, a voice. The other is more ordinary but just as special, with the moon bringing together a mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia. Our eyes in the sky. Venus in Aquarius harmonizes with Mars retrograde in Gemini today. This is a time to discuss our passions with our partners without hesitation. Don't shy away from discussing taboo topics, because it could be beneficial to your sex life in the future and help create a deeper dynamic with your partner. This is also a good time to do confidence-boosting activities like affirmations to heighten self-esteem. To put it mildly, you are somewhat overwhelmed with what is expected of you. There are frequent misunderstandings, especially with relatives and friends. To avoid making the tense situation worse, refrain from acting in the heat of the moment. You need a great deal of time and patience for talking things over to clear matters up. Your finances are not exactly in the best of health. You just can't seem to see the benefits you stand to gain and make one mistake after another. Do not take on any large-scale investments. Your financial advisors are bound to give you a bad deal. Stick with smaller outlays to limit any potential damage. Someone you work with is likely to abuse his or her position of power today. Just because he or she has authority over you doesn't mean that this person is allowed to be disrespectful to you. Be careful of letting a situation go too far. After midnight, the Leo moon squares off with Uranus in Taurus, inspiring eccentric behavior. We risk making knee-jerk and potentially unwise decisions to distract ourselves from troubles or boredom. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and our dreams can be erratic, bouncing us from one vision to the next, as we struggle to keep our bearings. We may awaken knowing that important messages have been relayed, but we are unable to remember them. A nagging feeling that we've forgotten something stirs up anxieties heading into the morning. Nothing can stop you right now, and all your work seems to succeed. This is also true for money matters. There's nothing to worry about since you're on a winning streak. In case you have cash to spare, now is a good time to invest. You can then look to the future in a positive way, sure in the knowledge that your investment will be fruitful. It's important to maintain good relations with others if you want to continue to get on well with them. Approach situations with restraint and consideration, rather than putting your own needs first. Think about the wishes of those you care about most. Don't confuse your ambition with a ruthless pursuit of success. Take a relaxed view of life and let grass grow over old feuds. Enjoy reviving old contacts and wallowing in nostalgia. The conditions are ideal, as you will be receiving a lot of trust and affection. Let your family know how important they are to you and spend more time with them. After sunup, Venus in Aquarius trines retrograde Mars in Gemini, helping us form potent connections with others. We feel confident expressing our desires, and we are equally receptive to others' compliments. When we think of Venus and Mars, romantic compatibility automatically springs to mind. We might find ourselves to be the object of someone's affection now, or perhaps we have our sights set on a potential partnership prospect. During the Venus-Mars trine, sexual interactions are enhanced and cooperative efforts are improved. We understand the benefits of a collaborative struggle and therefore a collaborative victory. However, with this meeting occurring in social signs, this trine is equally good for amping up enthusiasm for a community initiative or sharing a warm moment with friends. This transit proves that love can be found anywhere that a desire for connection exists.